Alright guys, this is a 7-pin best brand SFIC small format interchangeable core. I call it the prison lock because that's the type of security housing it's in. Nice big UL and ULC rated. Those stamps have nothing to do with the pick resistance. That's about bending, prying, breaking, drilling, or cutting. This is a keyhole cover that rotates independently of the lock or the keyway. This is the control key. This is rated a brown belt lock if you pick it to both directions. In one setting, there's the control key. And when you hit control, it comes on out. It's just a regular SFIC with a groove cut in it so it can slide into there. And that gap between the keyway and the opening of the keyway is a little bit over 1/4 of an inch. This thing in the back that holds it in keeps trying to loosen up on me, and oh, I'm so sorry, this is very frustrating. My pick fell under this magnet back here that I used to catch metal shavings, and it magnetized all kinds of crap to my pick. Fuck me running, I forgot what I was just saying. I don't know, let's pick this stupid thing. Oh yeah, that keeps coming loose, so because of that, the whole face of the lock will rotate, and if I don't fix it and then readjust this lock back upright, I won't be able to apply tension because the whole thing will just spin around in circles. If it was actually installed into a door, that wouldn't be a problem. Wouldn't be able to do it. Let's try and get a halfway decent camera angle here for you guys. Okay. I'm still working on picking on camera, so my apologies. Here we go. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. That little click you hear in the beginning, that is the little combination or puzzle that you've got to figure out to get the turning tool seated in the proper place. If you don't, at some point you'll think you're getting some forward rotation and the whole thing will just go spinning because it's slipped out of the keyway and into the keyhole cover. Use my pick to get it in a better position. And then here we go. That sound you just heard is Daisy. That's dogs, damn you. It's my neighbor's bloodhound who just let herself in. It's pouring the rain outside right now, and it is cold, so she's come in to dry herself off and warm herself up on my blankets, I imagine. Oh, there we go. Faucet. And there is operating control line. Now, I know I said this thing rotates independently, but that right there, those are the teeth of the keyway. And you can see it can rotate freely until it hits that pick, and that can't move because the pick is in the keyway. I can't turn it any further either because the tailpiece back here is catching. Now, let's pick this dastardly bastard around to control line. I'm so afraid to, I want to apply a little bit heavier tension, but I'm very afraid to because I'm afraid the thing is going to spin. I'm going to have to freaking reset everything again. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit salty. I am. I'll explain more in a second. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. When you're coming in to the pins and say you feel a pin and you think it's binding, you can push. And if your pick can push on through it, probably want to leave it alone. But if it feels a little tight and you push and you can feel it make, alter the travel of your pick, you actually feel it push the pick around rather than the pick pushing through it. That's the one you want as far as a binding pin. And here we go, control line. I don't know why exactly, but for whatever reason, whenever I pick clockwise, I always have a lot harder time staying out of the warding. That is a very shallow click, wasn't it? Oh, that's way too high. That's way too high. I think it. Okay, so one is solid. So okay, number 3. Number 2, just the lightest little click. Number 1, there's a click. It's still tight. I say because it was still tight, but when I pushed up on it, you heard it. But I didn't really get any forward rotation. Okay. Pin 3 dropped. We got it back up. Now pin 4. Now when I do pin 4, I bet you everything else is going to want to drop. There might have been a little bit of an oversight just then. Well, shucks. We're gonna have to try again here, y'all. Okay, I just shook it enough and let a few things drop. Let's see if that's give us any help here. I guess it's set. I'm letting completely go of the turning tool. Okie dokie. There you go, my friends. That's both directions for you. Wow, this thing could use another shot of Blaster, son. If I could ever be sponsored for lockpicking, and I could pick a sponsor, it'd be Blaster. It's not any kind of ambition of mine. I'm just saying that's how much that I love Blaster. But yeah, anyway, I'm sorry the video is long. I'm sorry that I probably didn't have the best attitude during that time. I literally just got done doing this a minute ago, and the video was 50 minutes long. I gave a few people a few shout outs in the beginning. You know, I had a couple things I remembered, like wanting to show Wild Billum my smart key turning tool, and you know, the original one, neither of which worked very good. I'm still kind of struggling. Like, I can open them, but I don't have the consistency that I desire. And then I'll spare you the details and the explanation, but I was showing some rough plans for a pick, and explaining how it is that it's not going to look like, you know, brain dead garbage when it's actually done. I like how thin that is. That's just so. But if you wanted to know about tool building, then Cloud the Great is your man. That's who you want to talk to. PA Pete, I love your face. I still haven't learned to juggle, but I haven't given up hope completely. Trick about SFICs.